How's it going, everybody? My name is Warner Fields with Fields of Profit. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller and full-time student. Today I'm going to be diving into the IPI score within Amazon Seller, and I'm going to be showing you how to raise your IPI score. IPI score is really important if you end up getting too low, as Amazon is going to restrict the inventory that you can send in pretty majorly, and it's going to limit your ability to scale quickly, which is a major reason that you would even sell on Amazon in the first place, because it's going to limit the amount of inventory that you can actually send in. So I've got a couple quick tips for you guys today, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Before we get into the meat of today's video, I just want to say that only about 15% of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so I'd really appreciate it if you click the button right down there. It's free and you can always unsubscribe. Thanks. So now that we're actually within Amazon Seller Central, I went ahead and pulled up this book that I sold, looks like 10 days ago or so, and I'm just going to show you a quick trick. This only works with products that you are replenishing. So like your wholesale or your retail arbitrage products. I'm just showing you this as an example. So you're just going to click here, and then up here on action, you're going to change to fulfilled by merchant. And then once you're here, you're just going to go ahead and press convert right here. It's going to be pretty simple. And then just like that, it's gone ahead and converted those listings. So in the future, it's not going to count against your IPI score. Again, that's only for products that you're replenishing, so your wholesale, your retail arbitrage products, because what it's actually going to do is it's going to take it out of the sell-through rate, which is a major part of your IPI. So it's going to go ahead and raise your sell-through rate. And all you've got to do to raise that sell-through rate is just eliminate those old out-of-stock listings that you are not going to be selling in the future. Another way, and this is probably going to seem obvious, that you can raise your IPI score is you just go up here and you go inventory, manage inventory, and then you're going to go ahead and go to your inventory dashboard, and then you're going to scroll down to FBA inventory age right here. And then once you're actually within this FBA inventory age page, you're going to be able to just sort by estimated long-term storage fees, and then you're just going to go ahead and grab the ones that have long-term storage fees. You're going to check out the keep on it, make sure it makes sense for you to get rid of it. In this case, I think I'm still paying the long-term storage fees on it just because the price is high and it might sell. But for those books that have been sitting there for a long time and they're probably not going to sell, or they're going to sell way unprofitably, you're going to want to go ahead and get rid of those. Another thing you can do is look through your inventory, and any products that you're just going to break even on after you factor in your buy costs and everything, you can go ahead and dispose or remove those, and that's going to stop counting against your sell-through rate, and that's going to help boost your IPI in the long run as well. And then that's not really going to cost you anything, because those are products that you need to be getting rid of anyway. If they've been there for that long and haven't sold, then they're probably not going to. So unless they are really highly priced or they're super long tail books, for example, you're just going to go ahead and get rid of those, and then it's going to boost your IPI score up as well. So those are two little hacks you can use to raise your IPI score. There's also some other things to keep in mind. For example, if you're a private label seller, you're going to go ahead and work on the actual listing itself, and that'll obviously going to raise your IPI just by raising your sales. So work on your grammar, work on your keywords. Also remember that your IPI score is tied to the items that you're actually selling more of. So for example, if you're selling 100 units of something every day and then it happens to go out of stock, it's going to affect your IPI a lot more than a product you're only selling maybe 10 a day of. And then one last little thing to keep in mind is that your IPI score is going to be highest if you're able to time your restocks really well. So being able to do like a 2-week or a 4-week lead time on your products is obviously going to be a lot better for your IPI than if you're stocking 2 months or 3 months. Now with Corona and some other things, it's going to be pretty hard to predict your restocks like that. I know that I've had a lot of issues with my supplier running out of stock just because of supply chain issues. But if you're able to time your restocks really well, then that's also going to boost your IPI score really high in the long run. So that's all the methods that I know of to raise your IPI score. I hope this helped you out. If you found any value, feel free to subscribe, like, comment, all that stuff. Help me out with the algorithm. Drop any questions you have down below in the comments. I'd love to chat about how you've been able to raise your IPI score. Check out our Instagram and TikTok down below, and that's going to do it for this video. Thanks, guys.